Seeger, and I have a consulting business called Stories for Good. Working with Kara has really improved my confidence as a business owner. It's both strategic and tactical. What I really like about working with Kara is the ability to be able to go to her, ask questions specifically about challenges I'm having, and get really good answers that I know I can apply not only for that situation, but in further situations. The other great thing about working with Kara is the group, and the weekly group sessions are a terrific way to be with other like-minded entrepreneurs, to talk about the issues we're having. It's almost therapy in a way. Positive, constructive, no BS, right? Kara doesn't sugarcoat anything. She'll tell you when you've made a mistake and where you need to get better at it, but in a way that you always know is caring. My biggest problem before I started working with Kara was my lack of process in terms of how do I build business. I built most of it just through networking with contacts I'd known in my years working in corporate. I didn't have really much, if any, of an outbound marketing strategy. And I lacked the discipline and confidence to be asking for the money that I'm worth. The biggest results I've gotten from working with Kara are getting right-sized contracts, getting contracts that are worth my value, and having that confidence to ask for it. It's also instilled a lot more discipline in me and how I structure my contracts. And we're also building a path towards a real sustainable business model where I can turn up or turn down the faucet as I need to. Since beginning working with Kara, I landed my first six-figure contract, and helping with negotiating, figuring out what to charge, the specifics of the contract, the terms, all of these things are huge improvements in my business. And just other clients I've won as well, just getting more money, right? It's getting more money and getting what I'm worth, and structuring it in the right way. Really been the biggest wins for me so far, and there's still more to come. Why would I do business with Kara? I would say there's three reasons. One, incredibly knowledgeable about helping other business owners grow. Two, caring and tough at the same time. She's able to balance those two sides really well. And third is it works. Kara's Balance and Scale program is set up in a way to bring success and proven result. It's bringing all the right steps that a business owner needs to do to succeed. If I was to recommend the Balance and Scale method to my best friend, I would say this is an investment in you. This is an investment in your future. That we all want to think we can do this by ourselves. And it took me a little over a year to realize that I couldn't do it by myself, that I was winging it. And there's a corporate mindset that has to be broken, right? Those of us who worked in the corporate world for years and years, it's breaking down a lot of thinking. It's unlearning a lot of what we've done. And that's what the Balance and Scale method does. Before I started with the Balance and Scale method, my business practices were much more haphazard. Being a solopreneur is difficult in many ways. It's lonely in many ways as well. You feel like everything is on your shoulders and you have to make all these decisions yourself. What the Balance and Scale method and Kara specifically have taught me is no, you don't, right? There's a great network of people you can work with, and there are proven methods that will help you succeed. You know, working on the Balance and Scale method, definitely proceeding with more confidence, bigger visions. That's one of the big things also, is that there is many more big picture ideas of how to scale my business. It broke me out of the mindset of selling my time for money, right? That's one of the hardest things, and I have not broken it yet, but I'm on the way to breaking it, is selling your time for money. And the other thing that Kara told me early on was that in my first year of business, I recreated a job. And that was great, but it wasn't scalable. What I needed to do was to build a business. If someone's on the fence about doing this, I would say the investment is a smart investment, and it will pay dividends for you. Everyone, when you're starting out a business, you're nervous about spending any money. But if you look at it as investing versus spending, it'll hopefully push you on the side of the fence of doing it. Since starting working with Kara, I've generated at least $140,000 in new revenue that I'm not sure I would have otherwise. Best benefits about working with Kara is knowing that there's somebody in your corner. There's somebody there who really cares about your success, not just as a client, but as a person, as a human being, right? Kara wants us all to succeed and has created this group where we cheer each other on and we all collectively share the success of the group. I think what surprised me the most was how many things I was doing wrong, right? And not knowing, not by any measure than just not having done this before, and all the different steps to go. So as I look at the next frontier, the next wave of outreach for me, that's the part that really has got me excited. The single greatest takeaway is to recognize the value of what I can bring and to not take that for granted. And that if I can scale this, it benefits everybody, not just me, but actually I can help more people. And that's a win-win for everybody.